Hello friend, welcome back. I'm really glad that you are here. In this video, I want to discuss about after end of this course what type of project you will build. Please give me some time to explain you what type of project that will be look like. So friend, we'll create one complete hotel booking and reservation system, and we will create it with using Laravel latest version as a Laravel 10. And also each and everything we will develop it from to the scratch. So that will be one of the complete project based course from to the scratch how to build one of the complete hotel booking and reservation system. In this course, step by step, everything I will show you with the live example. Well, take a look what type of project that will be. Like here you can see friend, it's that is one of the hotel side, and here each and everything is totally dynamic. That means everything you can actually manage it from to the dashboard. That means from to our admin panel. And this side is very clean and very good looking one of the side, and that is also so much responsive. And that is also supported with the dark mode and light mode. Here you can see it's now totally dark, and that is our light mode. Great. So that will be our fonting theme, and also there is another part for the admin. So here you can see that is our admin. Here if you logging with the admin, like I want to logging. Okay, I want to logging with this admin, and now if you click as I'll sign in, and you can see it's now successfully display as user admin logging successfully. And that will be our admin panel. That means our backend, and that will be our front end. So as I told you, each and everything is totally dynamic from to the backend. You can actually manage everything. And here there is so many pages. I have almost complete every part. Like there is our blog portion, and also there is our one of the gallery portion. So that is gallery is also totally dynamic, and also there is our logging page. So this will be for our user logging page. Right now I am not logging for the reasons it's not display as a logging and the register. Right now if you logging with the user, like as the user, and also I want to put that appropriate password, and after that if you click as a sign in, and you can see it's also successfully display as a user, and right now our username as a user is logging successful. And when you successfully logging, our dashboard is become changed. That is not display as a logging or register. It's now display as a dashboard or logout. Okay, so that will be our user dashboard, and also there is another part for the admin dashboard. So they have so many functionality I will show you. Like here, that is actually all that our room. They have the different type of room. There is a premium single. There is our another one as a super premium deluxe, the executive suite room. There is a premium deluxe, and here if you go to that our all room, and here you can see that is actually all that our room. And from here if you go to that our room details page, so that is also another page as a room details. Here there is all that our multi images. Okay, you can also manage all the things from to our backend. If you go to that our backend, into the backend, if you go to that our managed room, if you go to the room type, like that is our executive suite room. And here if you go to that our edit, and here you can see that is all that our room. That is our room type, the total adult, the total child. You can also update your main images. That is our gallery images. So that is all that our gallery image is visible in particular that area. Okay, so that is actually our multi images. So how to edit it, how to update it, everything I will show you with the live example. So for particular this our room, here you can see there is a room price, there is a size is visible, and also is displayed. They have for a specific this room, they have the 10% discount. So that is our discount. There is a room capacity as a 4, there is a sea view, there is a bed style, short description, there is a description. So that is our total description is also now visible in here. Okay, so that is actually our description part. So that is our total description part. Also after that they have some of the basic plan facilities, and you can also add that multiple facilities from here. Okay, if you want to add it, simply you can actually add that multiple facility from to this area. And also if you want to remove it, you can also remove it. So how can add this type of one of the functionality with using the JavaScript? I will also show you that things with the live example. And also here you can assign some of the room. Here you can see for a specific this room, they have the 4 room. There is a room capacity as a 4, and if you go to that our room, and that is actually right now as a room as a 4. There is a 501, 502, 503, and 504. And if you want to edit it, you can also able to edit it. And also here if you want to add new one, here also I have used one of the new JavaScript. From here you can also add another room as per your demand. Okay, so how to do this work, everything I will show you with the live example. So it's very important, one of the things, because here also we will manage all that our inventory. As I told you, that is not only that website, that is also one of the total software. So that is our room, all that our room, right here for a specific this area, that is our room capacity as a 4. Like if you want to add some of the reservation, then everything will be more clear. Like I want to go there, so that is our details page, and also our related room is visible in here, right? So if you now go to that our home page, simply understand how much interactive course is that. Like here right now I want to select one of the check-in date. I am selected as a as a 3. Okay, I selected as a 3, and checkout I want to add it as a 3 to 5. Okay, so that is our 3 and 5, and after that I want to select that guest. Like here there is the 3 guest or 2 guest. Right now I selected as a 2 guest. If you now go to that our check availability, here you can see now that is successfully searched as a 3 page. It because of all here it's not display our single page. That means here if you go again, if you go to that our room type, okay, here that is our executive suite room, there is a premium single. If you go here, and you can see for the premium single they have only 1 adult is capable. So that is the reasons here when you search with the 2, then it's not getting our premium single. Okay, so that is actually capable with our multiple guests. Like right now I want to go to that our executive suite room, and into the executive suite room is also another interactive things. Here you can see it's now display our multi images, it's now display our description, our facilities, everything. But most interactive things is that here as a availability. It's also calculated this data. You can see automatically now that is checked in is selected, our checkout is selected. Here I have already selected the number of person as a 2, and also it's display our availability as a 4 rooms. It's actually check in our database for particular this date, this room, how many room is available. For a specific this date, that is our, I have already selected as a 3. Okay, I have already selected as a August 3 to August 5, and for a specific this date they have the room availability as a 4 room. Okay, so now that is very interactive, one of the things. And then you can see it's display as a subtotal as a or 500, because here I have already selected as a number of room as a 1. So here if you want to change it like as a right now our calculation, and also you can see there is also discount is display as a 50, is because of all here. If you go to that our admin, and into the admin I have already assigned some of the discount for our executive suite room. If you go here you can see I have already assigned that our discount will be as a 10. So that is the reasons it's auto calculated our 510% discount as a 50. So 50 will be minus, and now our total amount will be 450. Okay, and now from here if you want to update that room number, like I want to take the 2 room, and you can see automatically without loading that page all that our calculation is updated. Okay, right now I selected as a 2 room, and now if you go to that our book now, and here you can see friend, it's now successfully returned redirect to our checkout page. Here I didn't use any Laravel package, that means shipping package. Okay, without shipping package how can complete total checkout functionality? In this course I will show you that things with a live example. And into the checkout you can see it's now successfully get our specific room name. So that is our room I have already selected as the executive suite room, and also is display our night, our total night as a 2 days I have already selected, because here automatically that will be calculated. That is our 3, and then that is our 5 I have already selected, and now you can see it's now display as a 2 days, our room total number of room as a 2, and total subtotal, discount amount, and total amount is also visible. And also right now I am already logging. That is the reasons I am actually able to access that our checkout page, rather than you must have to be logging first. So right now when you logging, automatically it will be get that our user country, name, email, phone, address, and that is state, and then zip code. And here there is a 2 option. You can also select it as a Stripe, or rather than you can also select it as a cash on delivery. I have already covered both of these. Right now I want to use some of the state, and also I want to use some of the zip code in here. Okay, for education purpose I want to use it, and now I want to select it as a cash on delivery. Okay, so that is actually our executive suite room. I have already assigned it as a 2 days. Now let's check this out, and now if you click it as a place order, okay, now you can see that is successfully done. There is a booking added successfully. Now that is our another interesting part will be began. Like I show you now, if you go to our admin panel, if you go to that our dashboard, and into the dashboard our each and everything is totally dynamic. You can see there is a total booking is visible, and that is a today's sale. Today's sale is also visible, pending, each and everything is totally dynamic. And also here you can see I have how to load some of the chart. Okay, here that is a totally dynamic chart. You can see it's now successfully visible our booking date as a $900, and that is also display our date. Okay, so specific this date I have already put one of the booking, so now that is our date is visible. And also here if you go, and you can see it's now also successfully display our recent booking. Recent booking is this one here. I have already selected customer name as a user. I have already selected as the executive suite room, total room, guest, our check-in time and checkout time is visible. You can also get it from to our booking. If you go to that our booking list, and here you can see that is actually our booking list. So right now our payment status as a pending, so that is also as a pending. And when you receive one of the new order, it's also will be display one of the new notification. Here you can see there is a 1 minute ago I have already added one of the booking. That means one of the customer added one of the booking. That is a new booking added. So when you read it, then automatically that will be updated. That is all I have already read it. That is the reasons it's now become as a 0. Okay, so how to do this work, I will also show you that things with the live example. And also the system will send one of the email for particular this user. Okay, so here how to send some of the custom email, I will also show you that things with the live example. So right now it's totally fine. And now if you go to that our invoice, here you can see it's now successfully returned redirect to our edit booking 16. For a specific this our executive suite room, that is our check-in time is visible, checkout time is visible, and that is our 2 days and total amount is visible. But most interactive things that will be begins from here. Like here after that when you click it as a complete, that is a payment status complete. When you make it as a booking status complete, and after that when you click it as an update, then system will actually send one of the email to particular this user. So that is our user email as a user@gmail.com, and you can see that is information updated successful, and particular this user area the system will send one of the information. Now if you go, you can see our payment status is updated as a complete, and booking status is also updated as a complete. Our payment method for this user I have selected as a COD, that means a cash on delivery, and automatically that will be generate one of the unique booking number. So now that another things, right now you can see it's display availability room as a 4. It because of all I didn't assign some of the room for a specific this user. Like here there is a 2 days, right? So for the 2 days I want to do now, I want to assign it. So that is our executive suite room. So now if you go to that our room type, now everything will be more clear. It's very interactive one of the project as I told you. If you go to that our edit, and now for the executive suite room, that is a 4 total capacity as a 4. And also here I have already assigned all that our room number as a 501, 502, 503 and 504. Okay, so now if you go here, I want to assign 2 of this room for a specific this user, for that means a specific this booking. Now if you go to that assign room, here you can see it's now successfully loaded our 501, 502, 503 and 504. So now that is actually our user. For that user I want to assign 2 of this room, because this user already added the 2 days, and that is a room total room as a 2. Right now we can actually add the 2 room. Like here for a specific this user I want to assign that 501 room, and here you can see now our availability is become updated as a 3. Because of all I have already assigned some of the room for a specific this date. Right now you can also add another one, because there is a 2 room I want to select as a 501 and 503. Okay, here now you can see it's automatically now updated as a 2. Okay, and now if you want to add another one, you cannot able to add it. You can see there is a room already assigned. It because of all for a specific this user, that means a specific this our booking, here there is a 2 room is allocated. So that is the reasons you can only able to add 2 of this room in here. So from here if you want to delete it, you can also able to delete it. So right now for a specific this date as our August 3 and August 5, I have already assigned the 2 of this room. Right now our availability as a 2. right? So now if you want to make another booking, like I want to make another booking for particular the 3 and then 5, now everything will be more clear. If you now go again, go to the check availability for the executive suite. If you now go for, you can see for a specific this date as a 3 and to 5, I have already assigned 2 of this room. So now it's dynamically show this our total availability as a 2 room is available. So right now, if you want to select it as a 3 room, click as a book. Now you can see it's successfully displayed as a sorry, you select maximum number of room. Because of all that, right now there is a 2 availability as a 2 room. Okay friend, so how to add this type of one of the functionality, everything I will show you everything with the live example. So there are so many things actually I have actually covered for particular this course. There is a booking, you can also add some of the booking from here, and also here from to this position if you want to change that our check-in time, if you want to change that checkout time, you can also now able to change it. And from here, if you also want to update that room, you can also update this room. Okay, so that is our customer details. Each and everything is very dynamic. So from here, if you want to add some of the manual booking, you can also assign that manual booking from to this area. Okay, so that is our number of room. And also here, if you select it, like I show you, if you select it as an executive suite room, and now I selected as a 3. Okay, I selected as a 3 again, and also I selected as a 5. Now you can see it's also dynamically without loading that page, it will be display our availability as a 2. Because for a specific this date, I have already assigned 2 of this room for our executive suite room. And you can see it's now successfully display our total dynamic data. So as I told you, that is totally software. There is a lot of the things I have actually covered in here. Now from to this position, you can add another instant booking from area. That is our managed room list. So here also that will be display all that our recent data. Like you can see, if you go to that our present date, if you go here, I have already assigned some of the room. You can see that is our executive suite room, and for the executive suite room, there is a 501, 502, and for a specific some of the date, for a specific this date, I have already assigned 2 of this. Like here you can see that I have already assigned that as a 3 August, and also to our 5 August I have already assigned one of the room. There is our 501 and there is our 503. I have already make it as a booked. That means both of this room is a booked right now, and also that is all that our room, some of the room is booked, some of the room is pending, and that is also available. Okay, so it's very dynamic. One of the things, how can set up your setting functionality, and also here how can set up your site setting, the testimonial. Okay, there is a lot of the functionality. There is a comments functionality, that is a booking report. If you want to get some of the booking report, like from to our 1 to our 5, I have already added one of the booking. Now that should be get this booking data. You can see there is a specific this date area, all that our data is successfully getted. So from here, if you want to download that invoice, here you can see that is downloaded that invoice PDF. Here if you open it, okay, here if you go here, I have already opened. You can see that is actually a specific this date area, all that our PDF is successfully generated. Okay, so it's very interactive. And also for this user, I have already added some of the booking. That is our user dashboard, change password, everything is totally dynamic. Here also I have actually added multiple validation. If you go to that booking details, so for this user, that is actually our new booking. So there is a booking is successfully displayed, and also successfully display as a status as a complete, right? I have already completed that status, so that is the result is now display as a complete. Okay, great. So there is very interactive one of the things here. I also how to load some of the permissions. So that is all that are permissions. So here, if you want to export it to the Excel format, you can actually export it. Like if you go to that export, now that will be export. You can see that is all that permission. It's now exported from to the Excel file. And also same as if you want to import some of the permissions from to the Excel file, you can also able to import it. Okay, how to do this work, I will also show you that things with you. Here you can actually assign the different type of role. So that is our different type of role. Here you can actually assign it. That is all that permission for a specific this role area. If you want to add some of the permission, how can add that permission, everything I will show you that things with a live example. So there is a different type of user. You can also create it. Like right now I'm already logging with the admin, and that is our role as a super admin. And for the super admin, I have already assigned all that our permission. You can can see for the super admin, he has all that permission, and also there is a admin, there is a receptionist. For the receptionist, they have some of the permissions. So if this user have permissions for access that there is a menu as a managed team, only he will be able to display it. So how can add some of the role and permission, each and everything I have actually covered it with the live example. That is our contact page related all that our message that should be displayed in here. That is our all that gallery. So here also I have discussed about how can add some of the multiple gallery at a time. If you go here, if you want to choose it for education purpose, I want to choose multiple images. Okay, here I want to choose that multiple image. You can see there is a 3 of this file. If you save it, now you can see there is a gallery inserted successful. So that is all that our gallery image that should be displayed in our font in here. Okay, if you now refresh it, now that should be displayed. You can see now that is displayed in here. And also here I have discussed about that things with you. If you want to actually delete multiple things at a time, like right now I want to delete 3 our images at a time. I select 3 of these, and now from here if you want to delete it, yes, you can see there is a selected image deleted successfully. And also from here you can actually delete it individually. So as I told you, almost everything I have actually tried to cover for particular this course. If you complete this course, that will bring you to the another level. Okay, so the user change password, everything is totally dynamic. From to this position you can actually change it, and for the change password they have the multiple validation. How can add some of the multiple validation, each and everything I have shown you with the live example. So friend, I hope this is something you are interested in. If you are, then go ahead and enroll this course. I hope you like it very much, and I will see you inside the course.